Let's try this again. Oh, wait. Let's wait till 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay. Hello, everyone. Well, this is nerve-wracking. I even decided to pre-record this because I thought that doing it live sounded too scary, but this is, yeah, scary. I've been asked to speak to you about my experience today to hopefully help you feel like you're not alone. I wish I was clean. No one would ever describe me as being tidy, and not as in the Welsh slang of tidyman, which means that everything's okay, because it's really not okay. But I try to make it okay. But tidy is in keeping my place clean, so no massive piles of clothes everywhere or the kitchen a mess of dirty plates piled up. I'm not very clean, but I do have OCD. The wrong kind, my other half could complain, because he assumed, as most people do, that having OCD would make the flat that we're living in spotless with all the countless obsessive cleaning. But no, it's just compulsions to do something. A small voice inside telling me to tap a tap 3 times for everything to be okay. And that tap may need a bit of a clean, maybe covered in flecks of toothpaste, but that's not what's important. What's important is that I tap the tap and then listen for more instructions to see whether I want me to do it again. And if it does, then I'm tapping again until the voice says I can go. It's exhausting and time consuming. Most of my routines, my compulsions, are in the bathroom. So going in there can take anything from 3 on a good day to a whole 10 minutes on a bad one. Actually, 10 minutes before I sat down to do this, I was in the bathroom. I always go to the bathroom 10 minutes before anything important, a job interview, a meeting, going to see a show, doing this. 10 minutes is normally long enough for me to go to the toilet because of my nerves and anxiety, but also have enough time to do all the routines without making me late. I also have a routine before going to bed every night. So kissing all of the stuffed toys on the desk before I turn off the light switch. Spitting in the bin. Yeah, I know that one's disgusting. And then making sure that the bottle of water is absolutely centre in the middle of the mat. And then kissing my fiance rhythmically until I've had the perfect kiss, which then means I can go to bed. And actually he hates that one because he says it's like I'm pecking him, but I have to do it or I can't go to sleep. And then I flip my head pillows and my foot pillows several times until it's just right. Yeah, I sleep with a pillow for my feet too, and it's great. You should try it. Not the point, just a suggestion. But anyway, I do all these rituals each night, and it doesn't matter that, by the side of my bed is a total mess of clothes and paper and random stuff. That's not important. What's important is that I do the rituals the same each night, and by doing that, it keeps me safe, keeps my family safe, makes sure that I don't have a horrible day when I wake up in the morning. Because the voice always says, do the compulsions and everything will be okay. Which then after a while turns into, do it once more and everything will be great. Do it once more and everything will be awesome, because great and awesome is better than okay, isn't it? I've always liked routines. Well, maybe not liked, but I've always had routines and structure to help me deal with the chaos of life. I like things to be exact. I've never been able to eat without matching cutlery, for example. And this gives me a sense of control that I need to help me relax. But I never had such a loud inner voice or so many compulsions until the day my nan died. I was in a packed out Piccadilly circus, crossing the road right by the tube station, when I got a call from my mum. I just remember stopping in the middle of the road and doubling back to the other side. That feeling of the ground suddenly being taken from under you. I just felt like I was going to pass out. And as I fell slightly and held onto the walls for support, this woman came over. She was wearing a flowy skirt and a shawl and had long curly hair and was holding all these plants and flowers in her hands that were wrapped up in a ribbon. And she asked me if I was okay. And I just sort of numbly blurted out what had happened. She asked, did I need to go home? And I said, yes, to Wales. She said, did I know how to do that? And I said I wasn't sure. So she just told me to breathe, concentrate, take a minute, because I know how to get home. And then after a while, I said I needed to get to Paddington Station. So she told me how to get there from where I was. But before I left, she gave me a plant, put it in my hand and said, hold on to this lucky heather and everything will be okay. So I did. And I just kept repeating to myself, hold on to this lucky heather and everything will be okay. And I didn't let go all the way to Wales, which on a Sunday took nearly 6 hours. And I just didn't put it down until I got home and had a Big Mac with my sister, which was disgusting and definitely not okay. Since then, that repetitive inner voice has just got louder, and if there's any stress in my life, it normally comes with me creating a new compulsion. There was a time when I only had one routine in the bathroom, and now I have 7. It escalates when I'm stressed, and I find that all I do is add new compulsions. I never stop doing one, as I'm too scared to not listen to the voice and give into it, because I just think if something bad happened to me, my fiance, my family, my friends, then I'd be to blame. And the annoying thing is, the rational person in me can see that I have no power over the future and bad things happening, but it's just better to listen to the voice and just know that if I do have power, then at least I've made sure that everything's okay, rather than not do it and cause something bad to happen. So yeah, OCD, it's a bitch. And it definitely doesn't just mean that I'm really clean and tidy. Do you know what the Welsh word is for tidying? It's a clisol. There you go. And now you can't say you didn't learn anything new today. I'm sure, though, that my family, when I was younger, every housemate that I've had, my fiance I live with now, just wished I was clean. I wish I was clean. I wish I wasn't this way. It's so tiring to constantly have the voice in a loop in my head. And I just go into joint autopilot and panic mode And so I realised I've been tapping the tap for ages, hitting my elbow on the side of the bath to the beat of We Will Rock You, while I'm sat on the toilet 3 times in a row. And the bath needs a clean, the toilet does too. And I'm just sat there doing my compulsions, looking around at the mess, just wishing that I was the normal level of OCD. I just wish I was clean, rather than what I am, a mess with OCD that I was brought up to believe was something that would make me clean. But I had to be awkward and get a different type, didn't I? Typical me being awkward. If I have to have OCD and be trapped with my routines, why can't my house, my life, me, why can't I be clean? I just wish I was clean. So, thank you for watching my talk. I hope it helped. Okay. Let's try that again, and everything will be okay. Okay, let's try this again. Oh wait, let's wait till 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2,